Hello there, everyone. This is Michael McGee101 here coming at you. I'm going to be playing with my buddy Jake, also known as Bester Riven NA. Why don't you go ahead and say
Hello.
hi? You can probably guess what champion he mains, but in case you don't know, it is Riven. I main all sorts. I don't really main a champion. I play lots of champions. That's one of the strengths that I feel I have with League of Legends. Anyways, today we're going to be recording a ranked game that me and him are going to be doing. This is something I kind of want to do regularly on my channel, is show my climb out of bronze and hopefully up higher, as one of my long-term aspirational goals is to try and get onto some sort of professional team and potentially go to stuff like Worlds.
That would be the life, huh?
It would. Some people guesstimate that people like Team Solo Mid and stuff, they make like upwards of $60,000 a year is the estimate, which, that's not a whole lot. That's a
That's
little
like
better than minimum wage.
across all 5 people, that's more than $250,000, though,
Right.
to be won all at once.
And $60,000 just for playing League of Legends, like, sure,
Yeah,
you're playing League of Legends a lot, like 16 to 18 hours a day,
yeah,
several days in a
dude.
row, but it's playing a video game.
That's
All right. So as you guys know, I like to play support, but my main is jungle. So primary jungle, secondary support. Of course, Jake over there, he's got
I'm a
himself some
top
top
laner.
and some mid. Because what's your main champion?
Riven.
Of course, and he'll play her anywhere. Sometimes he does well, sometimes he does really bad. Hopefully today will be one of those that does really well. So we're going to queue up. Apparently it's going to take 1 minute and 42 seconds. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, Jake, you got any funny stories for us?
Well,
Maybe
let's
never mind.
see.
Maybe we don't need a funny story.
Might not need one.
Alright, looks like I'm in the jungle and Jake's up top.
Nice, nice.
Alright,
Inner feed.
oh, some people. That was a thing before the dynamic queue.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that's gone now. Though some people are still silly. So I played Nautilus in my first game as a support, so I believe that I'm going to play Nautilus in the jungle this time to give you a comparison of the different playstyles and the different masteries I choose with him. It doesn't really matter if I show. In fact, I have chosen not to show to my team. Please tell me that that's just him being a troll. I really hope this. As you see there, Warwick has his little picture of, or the support has a picture of Warwick as if he's gonna pick Warwick. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
Jax,
I'm going to ban Mundo.
good solid ban. Right now in the League of Legends community, there is 3 must bans. That is Jax, that is Mundo, and that is Garen. Now Garen's the last one because he's not necessarily.
Soraka's a nice optional ban.
She is too. Garen's not necessarily a need to ban, but if you don't really know who else to ban, Garen is always a good pick. Or Soraka, as he said.
Yeah.
I mean, Soraka is really squishy. If
She's a
to be good at
hyper carry of a support, though.
Yeah, she is the creme de la creme of supports. She is the thing.
And then there's Darius, who can
Darius
have
is
the
a
most
good ban as
damage
well.
in the game with no damage items.
He can do really well for himself, and he's got his self-heal now and all sorts of stuff. We really haven't been seeing too many Gangplank bans because in the last couple of patches he's been getting hit pretty hard in his strong areas, and a little bit weaker in the not so strong areas. Just they're trying to bring him back into more tune. I think they're trying to bring him back into the sort of power level he had before. Well, the guy that wanted to play Jhin banned Jhin.
Well,
So
he
I
was
guess his
trying to
plan was.
communicate, and the guy wasn't saying anything.
Yep. So it looks like
Hopefully he doesn't actually pick Warwick.
I don't know. I'm feeling like this is a guy that walked up into the lobby like I'm gonna troll today. What do you think?
It could be. I mean, it's taken him a while to lock in. There we are.
Flash. Smite. I wanted Nautilus. Naughty. I call him.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch to teleport.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lock in. Those are not the rooms I'm going to take. Instead, I'm going to take my tank, which you guys can't see this pop-up that tells me my information for some reason, but I can. And it is tank, armor plus 21, health plus 72, and magic resist plus 12. And then I take my volley bear runes in the jungle, which gives us 18 in cunning and 12 in resolve. We have savagery, doing more damage to jungle monsters, assassin to deal increased damage in case, you know, the enemy jungler comes in or I decide to go for an invade. Maybe I have a bit of an edge. Merciless, you know, extra damage to people that are below 40% health. Dangerous game because I'm not in the lane. I am in my own solo thing, so getting kills and assists that restore health and mana, always a good thing. Intelligence for 5% CDR and raising the cap to 45%, and Thunderlord's Decree. And then over here you can see I've got some health regen, some movement speed in the bush and the river. As a jungler, that I almost find that essential in the jungle. Runic armor. Nautilus has a shield. This makes his shield 8% stronger. And then, of course, Perseverance, giving us some base health regen and rapidly increasing that health regen when we fall below 25% health. And that's what I run on Nautilus in the jungle.
Well, I would follow up by explaining everything in my build, but, you know, I'm actually following a Mobifier build, like, word for word. You know, the typical 45% CDR assassin Riven.
So what's that? That's 18 in cunning and are your points in the ferocity
18
tree?
cunning and, you know, 12. What's the red one?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the damage one.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have 30 seconds. I can look up what it's called.
And I've got
ferocity. Yeah, it's the ferocity tree.
Yeah, and I've got plus 15 physical damage, plus 9 armor, plus 5% cooldown reduction, and another 5% cooldown reduction at 18 in my runes.
So he's going straight for being able to get max CDR with as few items that are actually CDR items as possible.
Usually I rush cleaver and grab the Ionian boots.
So you're going to be up against a Tryndamere. How does that make you feel?
I'm pretty comfortable with that matchup.
So you guys will be seeing the XSplit screen for the first time. You should have seen it there. Hopefully, there's still audio here. If there's not, there'll be a quick edit and I'll figure it out. But I did turn on the option to enable audio during that little screen, so it should be working. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have enemy Graves ADC, enemy Talon mid, and Tom Kench support or top.
As long as Graves isn't jungle, I don't have too much trouble.
Tryndamere's going to be jungle, and Brahm's going to be support. So you're going to be up against a Tom Kench rather than a Tryndamere. That could be a little bit more difficult to you. Probably not too much in the early game, but definitely mid to late game. That's going to be annoying. It depends if he builds health items first or if he actually builds armor items first. Because health, you can shred through that. Armor, not as much, not until you get Black Cleaver.
Yeah. It's a good thing I rushed that. Oh, okay, Tryndamere's in the jungle.
Yeah. And he can be a pretty good counter jungler later in the game, not so much early game. Especially not against me.
Who am I laning against? Tom Kench?
Yeah, Tom Kench, like I just told you.
Yeah, I was kind of, you know, off in my zone.
So I go with Hunter's Talisman for the extra mana while fighting monsters, and it does give you a little bit of health, but not too much, and then some health pots and a warding totem.
That's something I love to see. Somebody on our team took the wrong masteries.
Did they say that? Fuck me.
Brand
wrong
did.
masteries. Well, you know, Brand mid is not as strong as some people really think it is. And the reason, I mean, it can still be strong, no doubt. But the reason that Brand support is better is because his ultimate is more impactful in that lane.
Yeah.
And his AoE is more impactful because he's not just poking one person, he's then poking two people. Almost constantly.
The worst possible scenario I can imagine for him having the wrong masteries is instead of DFT, he has Thunderlord's Decree.
Right.
Which is still godly at this point.
I mean, the possible worst that he could have is like his ADC runes. Or masteries.
And even then, you know, like I said, that's usually Thunderlord's Decree or DFT 99% of the time.
And those are both still just fine. And the way that the masteries are built now, even if you try to build for ADC, it'll still help out with ability power as well, because they both get raised by it.
Yep.
And it's just how it works now. I'm going to thank these guys for the leash. So we're just going to clear some drop here. Going to pick up the E second. Come over here. Whack this minion, whack that minion, turn on to the big guy, pop the E, pop the shield, and go to town. And this is Nautilus. You just stand here and smack jungle minions. Every time the circle goes off of them, you switch to them, you do some extra damage, and hit your E as often as you can. I'm going to go ahead and pop a health pot here. Let's see. I'm gonna put my shield on. Look at Jake. Look at that health difference already. Look at that. Now, don't you have some?
Pots save lives, dude.
Don't you have some? Didn't you put in some? Oh, we got Tryndamere putting some wards in my jungle already.
And I've forced Tom Kench out of lane.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, nice. I flashed and fail flashed, to be honest. I don't have my Q yet because I was jungling. Don't have Q. So that was the thing. I mean, we tried, but it didn't work out.
Well, I've got First Blood, I've got Boots of Speed, and a Longsword.
And I totally fail flash, folks. That I did.
It happens. Sometimes I find myself flashing into a wall.
I actually flashed into an ally. I was trying to flash around them so I could hit the person with my auto attack. And,
Yeah.
didn't work out. I flashed into them instead. So this is Nautilus is clear. This is why you go for blue first, because really this combo is super mana hungry. It's 40 for that and 80 for his shield. And you know, having only 400 mana, his shield is pretty much eating up a fourth of his mana bar.
Well, I'm glad I got that First Blood off on Tom Kench before he started with his great health.
Right? That's going to be annoying. Tom Kench is really notorious for, if he builds just pure health, he can survive 12,000 damage. Not even joking.
That's kind of his niche.
Let's see. Who's got... Tryndamere is really going to try and counter jungle me, which is funny because he can't. Oh, he actually did counter jungle me. He took my red. I'm not sure why. It's not really a big deal for me.
He must have just assumed you didn't need it.
I guess. I think it's more he's trying to put me behind, more than anything. It looks like Brand just died. No one's died. We're fine. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna put a ward in your try. There you go. Where's Tom Kench? Did you make him back out again?
I've killed him twice now.
Oh, you got a kill, and I didn't see any of it?
Oh, I've gotten 2 kills, dude.
Well, you could have said something, man. Like, come look at this.
There will be plenty. Maybe.
Sure. I mean, you're kind of getting fed, which is bad for them. Early
Good
game,
for us, bad for them.
See, the thing
Riven
is,
already has a strong early game.
right, and when you add on top of that with some snowbally, that's even worse. I mean, Tom Kench will begin to outscale you in your damage to health, maybe,
Well,
unless you keep
hopefully
building
my
items.
CDR will more than make up for that. Because I've already got my boots now. Next
So-
I'll be working on Caulfield's Warhammer.
Early Nautilus is pretty boring because you really need to get some of your items in before you go ganking. Because you need that survivability, you need that health. Because that's what your job's going to be. So you just punch these guys, poke them with your anchor, and then prepare to go in when you need to. It looks like Brand is with Talon. I'm coming in this way. Oh, really? Maybe I'm not. Oh, okay. You're just... I'm gonna die because this brand is... Yep. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, brand. Oh, we got this BMing Tryndamere.
Well, Tom Kench is finally at that point where he's just annoying to fight.
Yeah. So this isn't gonna be my best gameplay. I'm not gonna do the best. I'm gonna go with the Skirmisher Saber for some extra survivability against these guys. Um, of course, you're gonna find Cinder Hulk. There it is. Start building that way. Get some of this. Get some of this. And I'm just gonna mute this brand because he's being a kind of a troll, just saying random crap. He's not helping at all. I was gonna gank his lane, intercepted a Tryndamere, and rather than keeping Talon busy, he just backed at his tower. He didn't care, even though I was clearly coming to help him, and he let his laner just do whatever he wanted. So, I'll probably end up going bottom after this rotation. See if I can't make a play down there. I should try and grab my blue, but I'm assuming that that's probably already gone, considering how easy it is for Tryndamere to do what he wants, really. Putting a pink there for you in your try. Do you want to do something with this Tom Kench? Is he screwing you up?
Well, we could.
Can you turn on him when he runs? Okay, I'm coming in. Of course he's gonna go in between. Oh, damn it. No, back up, back up. I can't do that. I'm just... Oh, oop, oop. Stay close. He's gonna be dumb like that? Come on. Nope, just run if you can. Just run. Oh, come on. You can't kill me. Oh, 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 oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job down there. So as you guys saw, as soon as I saw him ignite me, I threw up my shield, and all that ignite damage just got absorbed by my health. Did you take out that ward that was in there?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, I'm not going to go in the jungle because I'm not sure where Tryndamere is. I'm going to recall next to this tower. Good thing about Nautilus is he's actually kind of safe to recall in slightly risky places, because if someone does try to get on you, you have CC, you have a shield, you can probably survive, and if they tower dive you, you're probably going to kill them. So that's always the thing to be wary of if you are playing against the Nautilus. Don't tower dive the guy. If he has mana, don't tower dive him. You'll probably screw yourself.
Yeah.
I'm also going to mute the enemy Tryndamere.
You may as well mute Graves too.
Oh yeah. Yep. So I don't want that kind of stuff in my videos.
Like, it looks like they're trying to start a flame war.
Yeah, so my blue did get taken. I don't know if it was by Tryndamere, I don't know if it was by Talon, I don't know if it was by Brand, but I pretty much decided I'm not going to help Brand. He didn't help me. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not going to help him later in the game, just his laning phase is all of his own. That's what I'm going to do. So it looks like they've got this warded. I'm just going to kind of walk into lane over here, let people know.
And Tom Kench is still annoying.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm not gonna really care about scuttles. I'm not gonna I would love to get my buffs, but Tryndamere is just AFK farming, and there's not really enough pressure from my laners to worry about trying to secure them. Like, I would love to secure them, but the chances are I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm big, I'm slow, I'm mostly trying to help my people get fed rather than AFK. Oh, you're targeting him. Okay. You got what's his nuts behind you. There's Tryndamere. I'm coming in. Bam! Good work. So what we did there is we know Tryndamere has his ultimate, right? So what we did is we just locked him down while his ultimate was going, so that he could not get away with it running.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna try and grab these chickens because you guys have 4 there.
Alright.
So I just got red from Tryndamere. I bet it's my own red. If I come up here and look, I bet it was my own red that I just took. It was. And of course he's trying to counter jungle me, which means he's leaving the little minions there, which is kind of rude. Even when I counter jungle, I'll take both the minions because I think it's rude. I think it's very rude. Maybe
Well,
it's some
you know,
sort of
whenever
tactic,
I'm counter jungling, you know, no quarter, man. Don't.
Like one thing you'll notice though, if you ever watch the LCS, is they don't do that. They don't leave the minions. They actually take it because here's the thing. If you're in that much control of the enemy's jungle, you can decide that you can take that buff whenever you want. Instead of not letting it spawn, you have the choice of taking that buff. So that's why I feel like, you know, if I do counter jungle, I'm just going to take that whenever I want. Looks like we might try and contest dragon here. So I'm going to keep my smite available. You lost, you have no TP, right?
No, my TP's down.
So I pinged for help, and I got nothing from these people. I was trying to contest dragon. I guess you 3 were fighting someone up here, but
Yeah,
I got no help from the ADC. It was just overall.
my health bar didn't give that away.
Yeah, I went and looked at you guys, and you guys were fighting someone, but these guys.
Like I was near dead. Talon just jumped on me, and
So I'm gonna grab my Cinderhulk now. I'm gonna get me some boots, another pink ward, some more health pots, and then I'm gonna go to my jungle. See, yeah, it's Brand that's taken my blue, I think. So tried to contest dragon, no help from y'all. Whatevs. That's just what I'm gonna tell my team. That's why I died there. Trying to contest dragon, and they decided that it wasn't important.
which is a huge mistake.
It is, because the first dragon buff can be a game changer. That's an extra 6% damage. That can be a big deal, especially with all the masteries that have other percentile
And
damage
especially
increases.
with Riven in the game and characters with kits similar to Riven's. Not that I can name any offhand, but you know, it's that extra 6% damage can mean a lot.
So I maxed the shield on Nautilus first, of course, because it means more damage. This guy's just sitting under his tower. I don't really care. Like, he's Brand. He should be screwing Talon up royally. And he's not. See, look, I got Talon coming in on me now. He's just gonna roam. As you can see, I'm just coming in, and apparently I'm killing
And
people.
wards save lives.
Wards do save lives, folks. Don't forget. Is my pink still up there, or can I put a new one down?
Well, it's not anymore.
Alright, well, I got a pink over here. I'm gonna come push mid because there ain't no one there. Actually, I'm gonna come this way. It looks like Talon's still chasing these guys. Alright. Riven, did you back? You did.
Yes. I finished my cleaver though.
So as you can see on Nautilus, you do quite a bit of AoE damage. It's really easy to clear out your jungle. I'm going to come top. We're going to see if there's any enemy wards in this jungle. Doesn't look like it.
There is a pink right there.
From the enemy? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to lane gank. Then. I got my flash ready. It saw me. Alright, I'm just going to back up and take out this pink. Who put this pink, by the way? Do you know?
It was probably Trindamere.
Okay. Well, it's gone. Looks like mid's getting hammered a bit, but there's 3 people there. I don't really care. We're going to kind of see what happens here. I'm going to sit in this bush for a second. Tom Kench is sitting there. Alright, don't get too aggressive yet. I'm going to get my red if it's here. And if it's not, Trindamere's probably going to be here trying to take it.
But I'll just kind of passively CS around him.
Okay, so yeah, if you could start heading towards red just in case Trindamere shows up. Are you good?
Well, I found Trindamere.
I'm coming. Run, yep, run that way. Yep. Oh, you should have stayed on the tower? Oh, nice. 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 We all got some assists on that. If we can actually find Trindamere in here somewhere recalling, we can kill him because I have my ultimate. I'm gonna see if he's over here by this turret. Nope. I can take a tower shot because of Nautilus's shield. Did you back? I hope you backed.
Yes, I backed.
Alright.
And I got my distortion enchantment for my boots.
Sounds
Which
good.
gives me a grand total of 25% reduction on the cooldowns for both of my summoner spells.
This brand is terrible at his skill shots. Just so y'all know. Now, one thing I didn't care about doing there was the fact that Trindamer had no ultimate, so I know it was good to go on him. That's why I just immediately turned and focused on Tryndamere.
If you don't, he will crit you to death.
Yep. But I knew he had no ultimate, so I knew it was safe to go for him. If Tryndamere does have an ultimate, the best you can kind of do is try and CC him so he can't get to anyone important while he's ulting, and then just try and keep him locked down so your team can kill him. Gonna go with some Boots of Swiftness, and then I think, should I pick up Frozen Heart? Yes. Frozen Heart is great against people
Armor
like
is
Tryndamere.
never a bad idea, especially against Trend.
Yeah. It also reduces his attack speed, which of course he's going to be building a lot. I believe he went Devourer. Let's look. Yeah, he's got Devourer. It doesn't tell me how many stacks he has, but he's working on getting it sated. Let's try and contest this.
Alright, let's get over here and do it.
Too late, but
Oh, well.
you're here.
Well, I kinda...
You're not here? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
you were there, and I just tanked everything. And
I wasn't sure, I didn't realize we were actually going in on that.
I was going to, this brand right here, I'm officially qualifying as useless. The ADC, also, I believe, fairly useless. Not bad, actually, just not present.
Shen's not bad either.
So I'm just telling my team, like, they just gotta learn how to help out, because I can't do what Tryndamere can do, which is go solo.
We can't carry.
Yeah, I can't carry.
It's
I'm
not
all
what we
teamwork.
carried.
Let's get this Tryndamere Riven. That's fine. As you can see, I feel that Nautilus is a great counter. Um, So as you can see, that actually turned out pretty much in our favor. I pretty much soaked up all of Trindamir's damage. Oh.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of makes me sad is I died because I don't know what happened. I just kept going right.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
There's a bunch
I
of people
feel like
over
there
there.
was CC
Nope,
involved.
let's back up. They're all right there. Yep, they're all right there. And I can't fight. Unless they tower dive us, I can't fight. If he tries to stop my recall, it'll be funny, but he won't. I'll be back there in just a moment. Just picking up some armor, and I'll be good to go. Maybe grab another pink ward, because I bet mine is gone. Is it?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to fight a Graves.
I mean, you could,
So,
potentially. I'm on my way.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You guys really didn't need to give that up for free.
well, yeah.
You could have fought. You really underestimate fighting underneath the tower, Jake. Especially as Riven, with that thing right there.
Well, I mean, you gotta figure they've got a Braum who's probably gonna initiate and soak up a lot of the tower damage while Graves just gets in my face and blows me away.
That's why you get in his face in return. Here, come grab this. You deserve it. Okay, I'm coming up behind these guys. Dude, that's not gonna stop me, bro. This Trindamir's doing his thing.
An enemy has been slain.
Where you at? Where you at?
Running through their jungle.
Alright, you got... Where are you at? I'm looking for Trindy. Trindy's gonna be coming towards you.
Shut down.
I don't know where he went. There he is. I can't fight him.
Well,
Now he's gonna kill him.
Enemy double kill.
Thornmail's next, by the way, guys. As soon as I finish up
yeah,
this frozen heart.
Thornmail is really strong against Trend unless he's ulting.
Well, even then, it means that when his ult finishes and he keeps trying to auto attack you, you're probably gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Well, he'll kill himself. Like, what if I'd actually been paying? If I was actually lower in the pick, because Trindamir picked after I did. If I had actually been able to counterpick Trindamir jungle, I would have picked a Rammus, because Rammus can make him not ult and kill himself at the same time. The only problem I have that I have these two armor items is I'm not getting health, which kind
I
of
just
sucks
got
on
my
Nautilus.
first lifesteal item, so I was in the same boat as you.
Yeah, Nautilus's shield strength is based on his health. So if he doesn't have any health, his shield strength is kind of crap. Dragon's coming up in 30 seconds, so let's try and rotate for that. Do you have your TP up?
Yeah,
So just be prepared for that.
I'm already moving towards it. See if I can get over there without having to TP.
They're really focusing me. Which, I mean, I'm already dead. What happened there?
I got ate by a Tom Kench and was killed immediately.
So what do you think? Do you think we should try to surrender this because we have crap teammates? Or should we keep playing?
I mean, it's ranked, right?
Keep going. I mean, my score is not terrible. Considering what we're up against, I'm 4, 5, and 5. As a tank jungler, that's kind of amazing. I mean, it's not diamond or challenger level, but for bronze, that's not bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as, let's say, Riven's even. Shen's doing really good. It's not as bad as, say, this Tristana, which is 1, 3, and 4. This Brand is 7, 2, and 3, so his score's not bad, but his teamwork is what I would put underneath.
We have like 0 teamwork skills in this team.
Yeah, the only teamwork that I've actually really seen is Shen. Shen, me, and you are just doing
Yeah,
some amazing teamwork.
Shen's doing everything he can. Like,
He's being amazing.
saved me a couple times.
This is one dead 80 carry. Get me close to this Braum. Oh, damn me. So really, as you can see, what's really carrying their team is that Tryndamere. That's really who's doing it. The Talon's, like, negotiable. Oh, look, I killed him with red buff. As you can see, that Brand missed every skill shot he has. He landed that one, but it's not going to mean anything. All right. So that was solid. Did you die to Trend?
What's that?
Did you die in that?
No.
Well,
In fact, I pulled 4 assists on that.
So then we actually did amazing. Oh, please run. Lead him right to that Brand so he can die. Damn, he made it. I still am not getting any health items, which sucks, but our main problem, as you can see in these team fights, is Tryndamere. He is the problem. He is our big baddie, and so we need to do things to counter him.
Now we've got Tristana focusing the tank.
Yeah, we just need to run. Tryndamere. Oh, I'm just gonna run. Come on. And that's the joy of Nautilus. Oh, that ultimate, though. Good job. See, and that is why you never fight a Riven under turret. Ever. Especially if she's got someone really bursty behind her, like him. Like, yes, he may be getting the kills, but Riven is the one leading to it. I mean, look at how this Riven is just tearing them up.
Oh, I got stuck on the wall.
Did you see what Brand just did?
No.
He zoned it.
Wow.
While Talon's taking mid. So that's a problem you can have. Tryndamere is just kind of deleting us. I got killed by Graves' ultimate, which kind of sucks because I got out of there. Like, I totally got out. And then Graves was like, nah, bro, you didn't. But that's one of the fun things I love about Nautilus is, like, as long as there's not an enemy minion or enemy in front of you and you need to get out of a sticky situation, just aim yourself at a turret or a wall and you're going to get pulled away. Okay. Ain't no one scary there. Go ahead and pop a health pot. If you're clearing the jungle, pop your health pots when you get your shield up because then you'll regenerate health without actually losing any. As you can see, super fast clears. Really good. We have taken 2 turrets. They have way more turrets than us, obviously. But that's because they have a Tryndamere. And see, as soon as they lose their Tryndamere, they run.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to stick around to fight Riven.
Guys.
Yeah, I see it.
I hit that turret base, but I did nothing. And
Well.
then he just used his ultimate. So that's Brand being dumb. Didn't help me when I actually needed it. But you know, like I said, this Brand has no concept of what real teamwork is. He's an opportunist. He's definitely like gonna do what he can when he knows there's a kill. Otherwise, apparently, he's just gonna not help and then feed rather than help me get away.
Well, I'm going to grab a giant slayer to help kill Tom Kench.
And Braum.
Yeah, I mean,
So
last
now,
Whisper will probably do more
I
against
mean,
Braum.
basically, the most damage I'm getting is physical. Graves is physical, Trinimir's physical, Talon's physical. So I'm going to go Dead Man's Plate next. Of course, they just slayed Baron, because why not? This will probably be a loss, to be honest, folks. We might pull some crazy crap out of our butt and win, but it's looking like a loss.
I'm not very optimistic about that.
No, neither
But,
am
you
I.
know, I'm definitely not the kind of person to just give up either.
There are certain occasions, but considering as long as we can kill Tryndamere and our team actually sticks together rather than disappearing like that.
Oh, you mean like, Brand's trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, Brand, like I said, he's just being an opportunist. He's just getting kills. That's all he's looking for, apparently, is kills. If you can stun him or something, that'd be great. If you would have kept going, man.
Oh, I'm scared of Graves.
I'm not.
I'm deathly scared of Graves.
What was Brand doing? I'm not entirely sure. See, but now I'm... Come on! See, we're just getting left.
And then Tryndamere.
So, at this point, all we can really do is turtle. We could have actually fought that. Poison double O. Who is that? That's the Shen. The Shen that could be... I don't know why he's choosing Surrender. This is GG right here. They can't do anything about this. It's a Tryndamere and a Graves. Like, there's literally nothing you can do when they're right there. This was lost. Not necessarily our faults. We made some mistakes, sure. But for the most part, it was the lack of teamwork by Brand and Tristana. Shen, absolutely amazing. He did great work. He did what he could. You know, he did Shen things. He was doing amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I believe he even came to save me a couple times. But,
and me, yep.
you know, what's a team game without teamwork?
So let's go ahead and break down what we learned here today. We learned Riven can beat Tom Kench early game. We learned that Nautilus can do okay against Tryndamere until Tryndamere starts getting fed, which is pretty much what happened. He AFK farmed there for a little bit, got some of my jungle. Was kind of my bad for not protecting my jungle too much, but I don't worry about my jungle camps as much when I'm a tank. The only difference is when I play Volibear, because I consider Volibear a carry tank. Because Volibear can actually do lots and lots and lots of damage because of one of his abilities. Nautilus is a team play tank. He's all about working with the team, supporting the team, locking down carries, which is pretty much what I always did when Tryndamere entered the picture. I would lock him down with every CC I had, and that pretty much meant that I was going to kill him.
I would do the same.
It's just really hard to fight Tryndameres, especially when they start getting fed.
Yeah, once Tryndamere gets a little bit of crit and attack speed, you can just you can give up there.
They had way more cohesive teamwork. They knew what they were doing. They were using their team comp effectively, and we just weren't. We were trying, but
between me, you, and Shen, there was just no way we were going to win that. Because, I mean, like I said, we had Tristana standing there just attacking Braum, which is the worst idea in a team fight. You never just focus the tank.
Now, in her defense, she was zoned by Braum, which I used to my advantage to get around Braum because he was focused on her. So I just walked past him and started going for Tryndamere and Graves. And that won us a team fight once. But then, again, what kept happening is we would win, and then for some reason, Brand and Tristana would decide to disperse. Which is, when you start winning a team fight, the last thing you want to do is disperse. Last thing you want to do, because then you just start getting picked off one by one. You know, it leaves your tank vulnerable because your tank can't do damage. I don't do damage. I do damage to low life enemies and I do damage to carries. But if I'm sitting there getting smacked with every CC in the book back, and I'm having to fight 2 tanks and a carry, I can't do anything. So that's why you don't disperse. But we're going to end the video here. Again, this has been Michael McGee, McGee101. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. Leave a comment with your feedback. That's really important to me at this stage, and it'll always be important to me because it'll tell me if I'm doing good or I'm doing bad. And today we played with Jake, aka Holiday Miles, who I consider a pretty good friend. We've been playing League for almost 2 or 3 years together now.
Since season 4.
Yep. So, we're going to call it here, folks. Have a great day, and remember, just enjoy life. I'm going to have to cut the ending to this video, because my... Is it working now? Come on. There's going to be some editing at the end of this, because I cannot get my XSplit to come up. Maybe if I use this other control button. Is that it? I don't know. Hold on. This is all after that outro. We're gonna cut anything that's being recorded.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to